Regulatory clarification won't be attained pre-2025. This is what John E. Deaton has said about crypto regulation in the United States recently. I want to unpack some of the things he said and maybe provide some analysis around that as well. Is that true? Will we not get regulation or regulatory clarity or a framework until 2025 in the cryptocurrency market? And what does that mean for us now as we lead up to 2025? So let's dive in. Appreciate you guys as always for stopping back by the channel. Thank you so much. And here's what he said. According to John E. Deaton, founder of CryptoLaw.us, managing partner of the Deaton Law Group, it is a fact that regulatory clarification about U.S. regulation would only be attained in the first quarter of 2025, with the best case scenario being the summer of 2025. This is what John Deaton has says. A well-organized, adequately funded, and strategic campaign is a must. Notably, the phrase implies a need for clarification from regulators, since there may be some ambiguity or uncertainty in the regulations that relate to this matter, according to experts in the field. This statement also comes amid a suggestion by Masari Crypto CEO Ryan Selkis to maintain the status quo on crypto in the U.S. until the next administration. Then, according to him, $100 million per year would be required for 2023 and 2024. 1 million each from 50 unicorns and top funds, 100K from 250 healthy U.S. companies, 1,000 from 25,000 individuals. We can make it work. These are hurricane insurance premiums. They are critical. Selkis claims it could be successful with 1 million from each of the 50 unicorns and top funds. And he asserts that at least 25 million annually in soft and hard money to influence vital congressional races and presidential candidate stances on crypto would be favorable. However, he believes this is a minimum starting point to exert influence and push for softer crypto positions. It's going to be interesting to watch this play out, because I think the U.S. is trying to balance this, in my opinion here, without stunning innovation. How do we make this a safer place for people that have concerns but want to get into crypto, right? Now, the U.S. Security Exchange and Commission may ramp up its recent surge of cases targeting bad crypto firms by boosting the size of its digital assets enforcement squad. This could happen, but according to John E. Deaton, we're not going to see a full regulatory framework until 2025. So what does that mean for us from now until then? Well, I think it does mean that there's going to be heavy scrutiny on crypto firms that are not doing things right. For instance, exchanges that can't proof their reserves, right? They can't show a one-to-one backing. I think there's going to be a lot of digging into the industry from now until then, if John Deaton is correct, right? That would make sense. That gives them now kind of a 2-year window to really ramp up their research, ramp up their understanding of the industry, because they need that clarity before they can provide a whole framework. So on one hand, it kind of makes sense that we won't have full regulatory framework until 2025. On the other hand, it's like, man, I want to have that like right now, because I know it'll bring so many more new people into the industry, right? And takes out the bad actors, because we've all been duped and we've been on the wrong side of bad people in crypto, right? Doesn't matter. From an investor standpoint, I have. From an influencer standpoint, I have. We all have. It's hard to navigate this space, because at the end of the day, people are either good or they're bad. And people who hold the keys to the kingdom, i.e. the projects, the companies, they can decide to do good or do bad. They can have a great idea, right? They can have a great company structure and it looks great on the surface, a la FTX on the grand scale. But at the end of the day, they were bad actors trying to do bad and harm. And that is exactly what they did. Happens every single day on a much smaller scale in the crypto industry. We've got to make it better, because I don't want to talk about anything ever again that hurts investors, right? And you don't want to invest in anything ever again that hurts investors. We're all just doing our best to navigate an unregulated space. That's what we're doing. And we're going to lose some and win some along the way. We're going to get hurt. If you're in this industry long enough, you've been burned, whether it's in an NFTs or some DeFi project or some small cap or a meme coin, doesn't matter. We've all felt it. So on one hand, I hope we get regulatory clarity before 2025. On the other hand, I think they need this time to really learn the ins and outs of the industry so they can actually put together a good regulatory framework. But let me know what you guys think about all this down below. Appreciate you guys, as always, for stopping back by the channel. If you're looking to trade cryptocurrency, look no further than Bybit. My link is down below in the description. Peace.